This is your daily reminder that not everybody that looks lazy is lazy. Some people are under heavy witchcraft attacks. No, y'all, like God put this in my heart. So like there's a lot of people in this world that look lazy to the outside people, like they don't have any drive or any will to do anything. But sometimes, y'all, when we're ignorant to spiritual things and we're under extreme witchcraft attack, like that can take it out of you. I can tell you, okay, so my ex's family is consistently done witchcraft on me and hired people to come for me for a long time now. And back in the day before I was like really living for God, I didn't understand what was going on. I didn't understand. I thought there was just something so wrong with me, like why I didn't have any energy, why I was all everything was so much harder for me than it was for most people. And it was like the smallest things would take it out of me, and I would just be so exhausted and constantly so tired and drained all the time. And I didn't understand that there was heavy witchcraft coming against me and that the people that were closest to me were doing it to me. And from an outsider, it might have looked like I wasn't necessarily the most productive person or didn't have, goals and ambition, but that was the furthest thing from the truth. Like, I've always had a lot of goals and ambition. It's just when you're under heavy witchcraft attack and you don't understand what's going on and you're not living right and you don't understand things of the spirit, that stuff really can take an effect on you. And it can make you act in ways that you wouldn't typically act like because you don't understand what's going on and you don't know how to fight it because you don't understand spiritual things. And they knew that, and they were consistently coming at me with witchcraft. These people were involved with Freemasonry and they do ceremonial magic, and they were consistently coming against me. I mean, they still do to this day, but like I'm close to God now, so it really doesn't work on me like it used to. But before I understood spiritual things and understood what was coming against me, y'all, this stuff majorly affected my life. Like, it majorly affected my life. It just took all the drive away from me. And it was everything I had to do sometimes just to cook dinner. I mean, I was really, really affected by it. And there's a lot of people in this world, y'all, that are majorly affected by witchcraft, and they just think there's something wrong with them. They think they need to be on medication. They think, they're just lazy, or, and that's not true. A lot of times, y'all, it is witchcraft. And people, just because so many of us are ignorant to spiritual things, I was too, we don't understand what's fighting against us, and we don't understand how it's controlling our lives. And then when you get close to God and he starts revealing these things to you, he'll teach you how to fight against these things. But when you're in the world and you're ignorant to it and you have no idea that it's coming against you, it can look like you're just a lazy person. It can look like there's something wrong with you. It can look like you need medication. And a lot of the times that's not the truth. I'm not saying there's not cases where there's people out there that are like that, but a lot of times, y'all, it's witchcraft being done against the person, and the person has no idea. And I know this firsthand because, like I said, it happened to me for so many years of my life. Um, my ex family in law would come against me with extreme witchcraft. I mean, they would hire people to do spell work on me. They would do graveyard spells on me, and they still do these things to this day. It's just when you are in relationship with Jesus Christ and you dedicate your life to him and you turn away from willful sin and you shut all those doors that the enemy has opened in your life, um, that stuff doesn't really affect you like it did before. I can speak for myself. Like, I have heavy witchcraft still attack me all the time, but it does nothing to me like it used to. It's kind of like laughable at this point compared to what it used to do. It used to destroy my life, like it did. I'm not gonna lie. Like, that's why it took me so long to like get things right in my life and like start actually living the right way, because I was in the world, y'all, and I didn't understand the things of the spirit. I did not. And I was one of those people that thought I was saved because I accepted Jesus Christ as my Lord and Savior, but I never really, it was faith without works, basically. And so my faith was dead. And, um, thankfully God pulled me out of the darkness and showed me the truth. But I just want to encourage you today, if you are judging somebody that you think is just lazy or doesn't want to do anything, pray for them, you know, because a lot of times it is witchcraft. A lot of times it's witchcraft, and people don't understand how normalized witchcraft is in this world. There's a lot of people that practice it. People that you would be shocked, like you would never think in a million years they're doing what they're doing. And instead of being so judgmental, I just feel like we should be praying for people more, because like us being so judgmental and harsh on people, that's not the answer. That's not helping them. Just like for me, I know when people judge me when I was going through this stuff, you know, that didn't help me. That didn't solve my problem. That didn't break the witchcraft. That didn't help me be a better person. You know, only thing that helped me was God, like removing the scales from my eyes and showing me truth. And now that I've closed all the doors to the enemy and he doesn't have legal rights over my life, that stuff doesn't really affect me anymore. But when people were just judging me, like that didn't do anything positive for me. So I just encourage you to pray for people that you see that are struggling like this, especially if you know the things of the spirit, because the spiritual realm is very real, y'all. Like, just because you can't see it, I mean, some people can see in the spirit. I can see in the spirit, but you know, there's a lot of people that are just so blind to this stuff, and they just don't understand how powerful it is when you have open doors to the enemy. And the only way to have victory over it is through Jesus Christ and doing what he says. And so I just encourage you, if you're around somebody like that, don't judge them, pray for them. Pray for them, pray for the witchcraft to be broken, pray for the spell work to be broken, and you know, help them get close to God, because that's what's ultimately going to set them free, is a relationship with Jesus Christ. All right, I love y'all. I hope y'all have a blessed day, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.